It's important to make it easy for you to remember your work and to have an overview, even when you don't look at your development path. So we will apply structure to your actions by arranging the actions into bigger chunks, which we will call swim lanes. This will maybe remind you of project planning. Here I will show you an example of a development path. Jeg tager den lige om. Hvorfor ikke? Jeg er lige startet. It's important to make it easy for you to remember your work and to have an overview, even when you don't look at your development path. So we will apply structure to your actions by arranging them into bigger chunks, and we call these swim lanes. This will maybe remind you a little bit of project planning, and here I will show you an example of a development path. As you can see, the leader has divided the actions into these areas that we call for swim lanes. To begin this part, please take a look at your vision and your goals for a moment. Hit pause to find them. Your task is now to categorize. To begin this part, please take a look at your vision and your goals for a moment. Hit pause to find them. Your task is now to categorize your actions into swim lanes, which will lead you to your goals. The swim lanes can be about anything really, whatever makes sense in your role for you. A swim lane can be about raising your leadership competences, getting work like... jeg tager den her om også, og jeg lader den køre. To begin this part, please take a look at your vision and your goals for a moment. Hit pause to find them. Your task is now to categorize your actions into swim lanes, which will lead you to your goals. The swim lanes can be about anything really, whatever makes sense for you in your role. So a swim lane can be about raising your leadership capabilities or getting work-life balance, but it can also be more business-driven, about improving quality, launching new products, going into new markets, or become much closer with an old or a new customer. But what goes for all leaders in Systematic is that you should have no more than maximum 3 swim lanes. The reason is that it makes it easier to have clarity in this overview on your way, since your brain can remember 3 things even when you're busy. 3 is the magic number, so in a little while you will brainstorm on possible swim lanes and then narrow it down to maximum 3 that can capture what is most important for you to focus on when you want to reach your vision. Though it's totally up to you what makes sense, I will advise you to have a swim lane which is about your own development as a leader. Because this is a way to keep focus on your development, and that is important. From talking to so many of you leaders, I know that when you are really, really busy, what you don't prioritize is your own development. Let's get to work. First, take a look at your vision and your goals. Then please brainstorm on what swim lanes that you could arrange your actions within. Hit pause to work. I will now ask you different questions, and the questions will stay on the screen so you easier can pick maximum 3 swim lanes that will work perfectly. Please think about what is important for you to focus on and secure focus on during the next year. What important perspectives do you easily forget? What kind of swim lanes can help you the most when you want to secure reaching your vision and goals? Hit pause to work. Now you have chosen maximum 3 swim lanes, and we will move on to what you might now be blind to. You see, when you do decide to focus on something or to arrange to see the world through a certain perspective, you also indirectly decide not to focus on something else. To make you more aware of this, I will in a short time ask you 3 questions. Think about these questions for some time and write down your thoughts. That will make it easier for you later to go back and adjust your swim lanes, or maybe add an action later if you need to. Also, it will make it easier to discuss it with your leader, P&C partner, or me. So the purpose here is to make you more aware of what you might otherwise be blind to. Remember to hit pause to work. What perspectives are you more blind to with picking exactly these swim lanes? What flip sides can there be with picking these swim lanes? What consequences can this have? Worst case scenario. Hit pause if you need more time. Do you need to adjust something with your swim lanes now? Slut.